Hello. Mental health and wellness is an important topic which is even more pronounced during the pandemic. My name is Josh Pulls, and I'm a school counselor at Appleton West High School. At Appleton West, part of our faculty and staff's professional development centers around creating a positive learning environment for students who struggle with mental wellness. We have also partnered with community resources to bring about mental health and wellness fairs and community events to educate our students and community to take a proactive approach to positive mental wellness. The pandemic presents challenges to coming together as a community to discuss this important issue, which is why we are proud to announce that we will be starting a virtual mental wellness web series in conjunction with our partners at Prevent Suicide Fox Cities and Catalpa Health. It is our sincere hope that our students, families, and communities find this series beneficial and that we can continue to empower our community to discuss how we can best partner with one another to improve mental wellness for our students and for everyone in our community. Thank you for joining us, and we hope that you find these topics helpful and interesting. On behalf of Appleton West, Prevent Suicide Fox Cities, and Catalpa Health, thank you for engaging in these courageous conversations. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Jeanette Potts, and I hold a Master's of Science degree from Marian University in Leadership with a focus of death, dying, grief, and bereavement. I am also a certified thanatologist through ADEC, the Association of Death Education and Counseling, and I am also the Vice Chair for Prevent Suicide Fox Cities. And today I'm going to be talking about self-care and taking care of you. The objectives for today are to learn what self-care means, to recognize how self-care adds value to your day-to-day living, to understand that self-care impacts both mental and physical health, and to appreciate that self-care is not selfish, but is a gift we give to ourselves and those around us. A lot of the information contained in today's presentation comes from the Hunter Institute of Mental Health. The Hunter Institute of Mental Health is a leading national organization dedicated to reducing mental illness and suicide and improving overall well-being. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. What is self-care? Self-care is any activity that we do deliberately in order to take care of our mental, emotional, and physical health. Although it is a simple concept in theory, it's something that we very often overlook. As humans, we don't often spend time on ourselves because we believe we are just too busy, that it's selfish, and that our family and friends come first. But today, I want to challenge that mindset and get us to start thinking that good self-care not only improves one's mood and reduces anxiety, but it is also key in building good relationships with ourselves and with others. Knowing what self-care isn't might be even more important than knowing what it is. It is not something that we force ourselves to do or something we don't enjoy doing. What I mean is make it a habit to plan something to look forward to every day, and that doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple little things like reading a good book, maybe even for 15 minutes right before bed, or planning to have dinner with someone whose company you enjoy, texting a friend, looking at photos, cooking a dinner for yourself. Think about it like this. If you don't enjoy running, would it be good self-care to force yourself to run a mile every day? Yes, it's good exercise, but what if it would be more enjoyable for you to take a walk or to play with your pets? You're still getting the exercise, you're still getting the benefits, but you're doing something for yourself that you enjoy. Self-care is something that refuels us, and it's not something that takes away from us. We should not dread time spent with ourselves and on ourselves. We should treat ourselves like our own best friend. Self-care does add value, and it does so in many, many different ways. Some of them are by increasing enjoyment in life, helping us cope with stressful events and sadness. It centers us and helps us set and achieve goals, and strengthens our potential to overcome difficulties. It allows us to maintain positive connections with others, and it allows us to be better equipped to support our own mental health and well-being. Broadly, self-care actually benefits ourselves, our families, and our inner circles. Self-care is a balancing act. Having a balance across mental, physical, and social health leads to overall well-being. We are all unique, and so are the ways to look after our own mental health and well-being. Finding balance means taking time to get to know yourself better. Self-care also means learning to recognize your own temperament and trying to prepare for your own personal limits. The next couple of slides are going to be looking after yourself. Self-care means knowing who you are and your limits. Self-care means recognizing when you are doing more than you are used to handling and trying to figure out what can be done to slow down. Physical self-care refers to many things like sleep, stretching, walking, physical release, eating healthy, and rest. When thinking about social and relationship self-care, these are as simple as setting boundaries, having a solid support system, open communication, a trusted friend or adult, spending time together, and asking for help. And it's also about saying no and being able to be okay with telling someone, I just can't do that, whether it's today or this month or this week, things like that. You need to be okay with saying no. We also want to look at work study, spirituality, and again, asking for help. Self-care means finding a way to decompress throughout the day rather than just at the end of the day or when I leave work or school. Emotional self-care is doing things that help manage stress, practicing forgiveness, not only to others but to ourselves, showing compassion and kindness to ourselves, and like we would treat a best friend. Most people tell me they don't have the luxury of taking breaks during their workday, but trying to integrate mini breaks throughout the day helps refresh your mind and your body. For example, try stretching. Even if you did that right now, just stretch. Or taking a brief walk later on, even if it's only a few feet away. Getting yourself a drink of water, talking to a friend, sending a text, looking at pictures on your phone. Whatever you feel that will help you, just kind of give yourself a chance to reset. Spiritual self-care isn't just about religion or faith. It's certainly included here. However, it's also about spending time alone and in meditation or prayer or thinking. It's connection with yourself and nature. Maybe journaling is something you like to do. Self-reflection and even creating a sacred space where you take a break from social media. Again, a place to reset. This is an acronym I want to share with you. We call it Selfie because most people can relate to taking a selfie. Well, here's where I want you to take a mental health wellness selfie. The S is for sleep. 8 hours is recommended. Sure, some people only need 6, some people need 9. You know what you need, but at least think about the S being sleep. The E is for exercise, fresh air, release those endorphins. Get outside when you can. Vitamin D is so healthy for you. And the L, laughter. Laughter is the best medicine. Laughing at ourselves, laughing at things that are funny. Again, getting out there and just being free to take yourself to another level of care. And the F, fun. We don't plan enough fun in our day-to-day living. We plan things for next weekend. We plan for things for vacation. But here's where the F stands for planning fun, at least something fun for you every day. And you've been hearing me repeat myself over and over, but here's where I want you to repeat things like, I am okay, I am enough, and I am responsible for my own self-care. And last, the E in Selfie. Eat good, nourishing food and drink plenty of water. And remember that you are your best friend. There's two easy self-care activities. One is mindfulness and the other is gratitude. And I'm going to talk about both of them in the next couple slides. But overall, mindfulness is focusing on the present and who we are and what we are doing at this exact moment in time. Gratitude, practicing gratitude is simply that, being grateful for something or giving thanks to someone or something right at this moment in time. So when you're looking at mindfulness or thinking about mindfulness, really take a look at this picture on the right. Ask yourself, is my mind full or am I being mindful? If our mind is full, we often become stressed, and stress causes havoc with our immune system, and we might become moody with others, which can lead to depression and anger, self-doubt, and other negative thoughts. But being mindful helps us reduce our stress, it boosts our immune system, and it helps us relax and be present with others. It also helps us focus and generally improves the quality of our day. So again, looking at that picture, are you mindful or mindful? Next, practicing gratitude. Again, it's just simply being thankful for us, and which has many benefits. Some of are mentioned here, but happiness and joy, allowing a greater capacity for compassion and generosity, and it helps us sleep. It reduces depression and negativity. There's different methods to practicing gratitude. I'll just mention a few of them, but one is having a gratitude diary. For those of us who like to journal, it's very cool to write something down every day. And when you're journaling, you can write down, these are the things I'm thankful for today. And then having also a gratitude jar or a box, you can fill up that jar or box and look at it on a weekly basis or a monthly basis or even for the year. But you write down all these little things that you're thankful for, and then you have the fun of opening them up on a day that maybe you're not feeling like very thankful for, and you can see, and it helps you say, oh yeah, I'm thankful for that. Then also daily reflections, you can get those anywhere. There's calendars, there's books, and the internet. You can go on the internet every day and see a daily reflection. And then also simply just giving thanks, saying thank you. So if you take nothing else from today's presentation on the basics of self-care, please remember that you are the most important person. You're just as important as everyone else. Taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, socially, and spiritually isn't selfish. It is essential. And that by caring for yourself, you are better able to care for others. If you've ever traveled in an airplane, you've often heard the flight attendants tell you that you must first put on your own oxygen mask before assisting others. They tell us this because if we don't take care of ourselves first, we might actually pass out from lack of oxygen and not be able to help anyone else or ourselves. So finally, self-care means taking time to love yourself and appreciating that there's only one you and you're the expert on that person. So remember, self-care is not selfish. It is essential to your own well-being. If you have any thoughts or questions or just want to shout out, feel free to contact me at that email, jmpots@preventsuicideparkcities.org. And thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope that you found the information useful and that you'll be able to use it in your everyday lives. We do ask that you fill out a short survey, and you'll find the link to that survey in the description at the bottom of this video. We'll use this information to help plan future web speakers and really to make sure that we tailor this to your needs. So please fill out that survey, give us your feedback. We hope again you enjoyed and that you found this information useful. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your year. Thanks.